Hello, I'm just going to run through a few logs examples. Okay, so in this one, we don't actually use any of like L1, L2 or L3. What we are going to use is the fact that we know that 5 to the power of 3 is 125, so log to the base 5 of 125 is 3. So we've got log to the base 2 of 3x plus 5 plus 3 equals 7. Then we can take 3 from both sides to get log to the base 2 of 3x plus 5 equals 4, and this to the base 2, okay, and so we can rewrite that in powers, and that will give us 2 to the power of 4, so 2 here to the power of 4 is equal to 3x plus 5, so 16 equals 3x plus 5, therefore 3x equals 11, therefore x equals 11 over 3. Okay, now for this example we are going to be using L1, L2 and L3. So first we're going to use L3 to get rid of this 2. Okay, because it's not helpful being at the front of a log like that. So by L3 we write this as log to the base 6 of x squared equals, and then just that bit. Okay, now we want to get all the things to do with x on the same side. So let's take away this from both sides, and so we get log to the base 6 of x squared take log to the base 6 of 2x take 5 equals log to the base 6 of 5. Okay, so now we're going to use L2 to write this and this as a single logarithm. Okay, so we've got log to the base 6 of x squared over 2x take 5 equals log to the base 6 of 5. Okay, now because these are both single logarithms on both sides, we can like raise these both to the power of like 6 to the power of both sides, and that will just get rid of the log to the base 6, and we'll get x squared over 2x take 5 equals 5. And we can only do it at this stage. We can't do it here because they're not single logarithms. We can't just go unlog, unlog, unlog. We can only do that when we've just got one thing on each side. Okay, so now we can just multiply by this, and we get x squared equals 10x take 25. Put that on the same side, we get x squared minus 10x plus 25 equals 0, and we factorize that to get x take 5 squared equals 0, therefore x equals 5. Okay, last logs example, these kind of quadratic ones, so we're going to have to use a substitution, and because we can write this as 3 to the x all squared, and then we can write that minus 5 times 3 to the x plus 4 equals 0, we can see that the substitution that we should use is t equals 3 to the x. Okay, and so when we put that in, we get t squared minus 5t plus 4 equals 0. Then we factorize that as t minus 4, t minus 1 equals 0. Therefore, t equals 1, 4. Okay, and now let's remember what t is. So if 3 to the x equals 1, then x equals 0, yeah. And if 3 to the x equals 4, then x equals log to the base 3 of 4. So those are our two answers.